It's Week 14 of the 2026 season. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Bengals and the Dolphins. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run here with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. A gain there of 21. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Slot man in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Dolphins offense, and Josh Allen head back onto the field, and he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On the give, it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So that... Now a 3rd and 2. They'll go play action here with Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Trying the left side, here's Hall. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
A 26-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Now Williams hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. It's Diggs. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Williams to the air once more. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing again, Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one caught by Smith. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Allen. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the 1st down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Bengals. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10.
Look out. Where's that?
To throw is Allen. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Where's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. Here in... One more time going up top with Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route. What's that?
Allen going to throw again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Miami! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball?
That's caught! So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the team is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Brown. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A carry here for Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. On the give, this is Allen. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen working from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, it's Allen to the air. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now, 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drop. The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. And trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. You'll find Brown out of the backfield.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Big strides. Look at him go. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here's first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Inside the 40. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.